Ole, ole, ole! Here we go again with South African Arcades of Dance Games, the Pump It Up series version 2025 and 2026.
But the only difference is that we're not gonna get Phoenix 2 2026 anytime soon this year in this country. Like, honestly.
I just arrived.
Is the president coming?
I just arrived.
Is the president coming?
I just arrived.
When last did you speak to him?
I just arrived.
When last did you speak to him?
I just arrived.
Is the president coming?
I just arrived.
But first off, let us recap some revision or amendments discussed from previous documentaries before we proceed on to covering the new content for this documentary. Previously, it was discussed from part 1 that South Africa has access to 4 Pump It Up series in the whole country available within these provinces: Limpopo, Gauteng, and lastly, KwaZulu-Natal. Verified previously that we had 10 cabinets available here. It was also previously elaborated that, well, specifically towards the Phoenix 2023 series, that we only have this series available in CX and TX models and not in an LX model. Well, today's new content is going to defy that. Just recently this year, a research conducted by Loose DDR27 theoretically on the 28th of June 2026 and then passed down towards to be continued through a physical thoroughly research by SFJ VARIETY on the 29th of June 2026. That a Phoenix 2023 LX model flawlessly exists in an arcade called Fun Company based in Gold Reef City, this making our first LX cabinets for the Phoenix 2023 series in this country. Just a short trivia in the past about this casino and entertainment center. Gold Reef City used to own 2 Magic Company arcade branches, one directly inside the casino and the other at its own amusement park in the later years during the 2020s. But during the 2010s, it only had 1 Magic Company arcade branch, where back in 2015 and past years, back in the early 2010s or the early 2000s, they used to own a DDR4 Mix Plus cabinet. Then, around the 2019 era, they had upgraded the game to Extreme. And then around the 2020s, the early 2020s, they had opened 2 Magic Company arcade branches, where one had the 3rd Mix Korea version 2 cabinet, in which gave you options to choose other game series that you can play on, such as DDR 2nd Mix and as well as SSR. And then the second branch will still contain the Extreme series. It was until the 14th of April 2026, an announcement from this Magic Company arcade branch in Gold Reef City for both arcades, I guess, were permanently shutting down, in which led to the replacement of a new Fun Company arcade branch inside this casino, releasing a Phoenix 2023 LX model. We will dive on more details on this cabinet's research analysis later on within this documentary. To amend on 2 cabinets information from previous documentaries elaborated, first, to start off with the Phoenix 2024 White LX model in Irene Village Mall, when it was previously discussed back from part 1 that it was out of order due to rain damage. Well, my fam, we are happy to announce that this cabinet is perfectly back in business since way back on 11 April 2026, physically reinvestigated by a South African dance gamer, Vince. With his analysis reported that both pads feel great, especially comfortable for doubles play. The sound quality is at standardized conditions. And lastly, there is no game lag present at all on this cabinet, in which that is a massive huge win towards the South African dance gaming community. Unfortunately, Vince couldn't capture a gameplay on this cabinet at that time. The cost for a full gameplay on this cabinet goes as follows: For the normal card, it will cost 15 Rand. And for the VIP card, it will cost 13 Rand and 50 cents. The second information to amend is the Prime 2 2018 cabinet based in Galleria Mall, KwaZulu-Natal. I got the chance to physically play on it this year with loose DDR27. And there are two extremes to talk about. The first positive extreme is that both dance pads are beyond a godsend that you can ever imagine. Even with doing the stretching technique on Red Swan D22 felt unbelievably comfortable to perform on. But mind you all, I haven't played Pump It Up for a year. I do not have sufficient regular access to this game at all. Though, it feels like a blessing for your knees training on this cabinet for competitive gameplay. The negative extreme feedback about this cabinet is that the volume is extremely soft to hear your gameplays, and unfortunately, this arcade does not want to adjust it to an audible standardized condition. Will be very difficult to adjust playing like this in crowded arcade times, so it's recommended to perform competitive gameplay during the weekdays at this arcade. We have also forgot to state the cost for a full gameplay on this cabinet previously, in which goes as follows. For the normal card, it will cost 10 Rands, and for the VIP card, it will cost 9 Rand and 10 cents. And lastly, before we proceed onto the new content for this documentary, for example, if you are a South African dance gamer based in Cape Town, we do not have access to Pump It Up nearby. In fact, our quote-unquote nearest access to Pump would be a 15-hour drive from Cape Town to Gauteng. As compared with KwaZulu-Natal, it will be an 18-hour drive. So basically, both provinces with respect to Cape Town as the reference point in distance are basically a flight away from each other to have access to Pump. However, the Fun Company had made a public announcement on social media that they are considering to open a new arcade branch soon within the Western Cape province at Garden Roots Casino and Entertainment Centre, Mossel Bay. So, if this arcade branch opens and it has access to a Pump It Up cabinet, because not all Fun Company arcades have access to Pump, that will mean for the Capetonian dance gamers that they will now have access to Pump cabinets, being reduced from 15 hours drive as the nearest to now more than 4 hours drive far away. In which, even though it is a slight improvement, it is still pretty much a flight away as well. So basically, we are not winning as Capetonian dance gamers at this point. Also, to slide this information in as well. Unfortunately, physically discovered previously back on 11 July 2026 by SFJ VARIETY that this Phoenix 2023 Barless CX model based in Emerald Resort Casino, in which was theoretically highlighted in Part 1's documentary, is currently now out of order, and we do not have any information on when will this cabinet be possibly serviced. If we perhaps know more information about this CX cabinet in the future, please do keep being updated on the Simply African Evolved 1949 socials to be informed. Otherwise, again, we really encourage you all to support the Simply African Evolved 1949 team and our communal project #Team South Africa SADG Arcade Adventures to research and understand our arcade demographics within South Africa for local and international dance gamers to do arcade research to find specific cabinets within our country. without further ado, let us resume with this new content on the Phoenix 2023 White LX model based in Gold Reef City.
What's up, everybody? I'm back again with another SATG episode. This time I have Pump It Up 2023 Phoenix. This is a white LX cab. One of our team members, Lucien, has actually told me that this is the Chinese variant of the cabinet. So that is a little bit of an interesting piece of information that I just got. And apparently the way you can tell is the pads. Alright, but to me, the play experience, honestly, way better than the K caps, way better than the Korean caps because the pads are just easier. The pads are just easier. The difficulty level doesn't go down as strictly, you know, but it does go down quite quickly. But otherwise, not a bad play experience. So I'm just gonna take you through the pad quality and how it is to play on this pad. I'm going to start here with player one. Guys, player one's pad, oh my word, there's just so many inconsistencies when it comes to sensors, especially the center. Oh my gosh, the center panel is so unresponsive. So I wouldn't recommend using player one to do your training because it's definitely going to fail you. And then this button here doesn't work. All of them work. Okay, well, it doesn't work well. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. So, yeah. But as for the other ones, they're quite responsive. But this one is quite temperamental, you know? So, and then I'm going to move on to player two. Player two, all the cabinet buttons work quite well. As well as the stepping, the pedals as well, yeah. So, those all work well. The sound system is really good. It's very nice and loud. It's punchy bass, good mids, a little bit quiet on the mids, but the pad is literally like in front of the screen, so the sound doesn't get lost in the arcade. You can actually hear quite well. Everything else, I don't know. I did show the version of the software, but I'm gonna wait for that screen to come by. Or maybe I should just tap it and then you guys can also hear the demo sound to hear how good the sound system is. You know, so let's just do that. Okay. As you can hear, the sound system is pretty nice. Here's the version 1.0 international. Yeah. Little piece of information for those who do want to play. I don't know if it's gonna help, but yeah, that's been my episode. If you want to train here, player 2 is definitely the place to be. You know, it's very good. I've been passing 8s, 9s, and 10s, and I've been attempting 12s too, and it hasn't been that much of an issue. So I definitely recommend player 2 over here. But yeah, that has been it from me, SFJ Variety, and yeah. This is at Gold Reef City, by the way, so yeah, it's another piece of information.